Pronounced, defined, used in lexical dispatch.
An abbreviated visit. An abbreviated visit is a short stay or meeting that is cut shorter than originally planned or expected. Example: due to the sudden thunderstorm, we had to make an abbreviated visit to the botanical garden and left after only 20 minutes. Social psychology. Social psychology is the study of how people's thoughts, feelings, and behaviors are influenced by the actual or imagined presence of others. Example: in her social psychology class, Maria learned why people sometimes conform to group opinions even when they disagree privately. Cultural hegemony. Cultural hegemony is the dominance of one group's beliefs, values, and norms over others, making its way of life seem natural and universally accepted. Example: many critics argue that global media brands contribute to cultural hegemony by promoting Western consumer lifestyles as the default standard. Ethnographic research. Ethnographic research is a method of studying people by observing them in their own natural environment to understand their daily lives and culture. Example: to learn how remote fishing communities adapt to climate change, she spent 6 months living in a coastal village conducting ethnographic research. Malicious aspersions. Malicious aspersions are false and harmful statements made about someone with the intent to damage their reputation. Example: during the heated debate, the candidate chose to attack his opponent with malicious aspersions rather than discuss the real issues. Enable a strategist. Enable a strategist is a skilled planner who can create effective methods to reach a goal, especially in competition or conflict. Example: recognized as an able strategist, the general repositioned the troops overnight and secured the valley without a single shot. Manly reticence. Manly reticence is the tendency to stay silent or hold back one's feelings based on the old-fashioned idea that men should not show emotion or speak unnecessarily. Example: when asked how he felt about losing his job, he replied with a shrug and a manly reticence that revealed nothing of his disappointment. Maudlin sentimentalism. Maudlin sentimentalism is an exaggerated, tearful display of emotion that feels forced or insincere, often over simple or trivial matters. Example: the film's funeral scene sank into maudlin sentimentalism with weepy violins and long sobbing speeches that felt more manipulative than moving. The millennial reign. The millennial reign is a future 1,000-year period of peace and righteousness described in the Bible's book of Revelation, during which Christ is said to rule over the earth. Example: many believers interpret the millennial reign as a time when war and injustice will finally come to an end. A mirroring lake. A mirroring lake is a body of water so still and clear that it reflects the surrounding landscape like a mirror. Example: at sunrise, the mirroring lake perfectly doubled the snowy peaks and pine trees along its shore.